in this one, we're going to just make Jake glide down the path, so without a sheet, and we're going to see how that turns out. And it's going to be the same thing. He's going to take one small step forward each time, and each step he takes, I'm going to take a shot in Stop Motion Studio, pressing the red button. So we'll see how that goes. Jake, if you want to head down the far end.
Right there, yeah, far end.
Yeah.
You want this?
So if I just... Okay. Okay, so put your feet together. That's it. Now baby step forwards. Up forwards. 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 Just a baby step forwards. Try and come towards the camera. I've got your ball there. What? It's alright. Okay, so what I want to do now at the end of the video is make Jake's eyes change colour. So first of all, I'm going to copy this very last frame. So to do that, click on the frame, this little menu comes up, click copy, and then paste. And I'm going to do that 4 times to start off with. So now you can see I've got 4 frames that are exactly the same. So I'm going to start the colour changing process, and so if I click on the second frame along, and I'm going to go into edit, which is the little one with a paintbrush, and that brings up this, and there's a little cross here, or like an add sign. I click on that, it gives me the option add drawing at the top. Click on that, and I can change the colour here. So I quite like the red actually. I think I might keep the red. I can also change the size of the brush. That's quite small, which is quite good. I can change it and it can go bigger, but I'm going to keep it really small so that I can get the detail. And then on here, this one's important for this, so I want to get a nice gradual colour change. So the first of these frames I'm going to put down at 10%, and that means the opacity is at 10%. That means it's going to be slightly see-through, the colour that I'm adding. So click done. If I use my 2 fingers, I can zoom in, and that's also going to make it easier for me to work on these very little detailed parts. And then I can just use my finger, or if you've got a little stylus, I'm going to use the stylus actually, you can just start to draw. And as you can see, it's just adding a nice little bit of red now, because it's quite transparent with the opacity set at 10%. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that on that one. So I'm going to click that arrow there to go back. And then I'm going to move on to the next frame. Click on that again, click edit, click the plus sign, add drawing. This time though, I want to alter this opacity. So it's back up at 100%. Last time it was 10%. I think this time I'm going to go for 25. Okay, and click done. Zoom in. And again, we'll just draw that on. You can see it's a bit redder now this time round. That's looking quite red and sinister now. So I'm happy with that. And then on to the fourth one of those frames. Again, click edit, then plus, add drawing, and this time I want it to be at 50%. Done. Zoom in. You can see on 50% it's quite a lot redder already. Click on that arrow to go back. So just going to watch that through. It goes quite quickly because we've got a really high frame rate. So what I'm going to need to do is copy these frames. And I'm just going to add loads and loads of copies of each frame. I think I might go as far as say 15 of each frame. So simply copy, paste, 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 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and if I scroll along and find the first one where the eyes start to change red, which should be really near to the end, I think it's that one. Yeah, so copy, paste, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15. And go along to the end again. Next one is second from the end, where the eyes go a bit redder again. Copy, click on it again, paste, 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15. And this time all the way to the end, that's where the eyes were really red. Copy, then paste, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so let's watch that again. So we've got loads of these frames now, but I think that's what we're going to need. Now what I can do is make them fade back to normal, which will be quite fun. So if we go back to where the eyes are normal colour, here, click on the frame, I'm going to click select, and you can see that frame's gone blue. Now if I scroll all the way to the end, click on there again, they're all blue, and I click copy. That's going to copy all of those frames, and I'm going to paste them in there. Now I want to reverse those frames. So again, I'm going to click on that frame, click select, I'm going to scroll all the way to the end, making sure they're all turning blue. Click on the last one, and you see that little symbol there with an arrow, it says reverse. I'm going to click reverse. So now if we go back to the beginning, we should see that the eyes Start off a normal shade of browny hazel, gradually turn red, and then gradually go back again.